Hey, it's Moon Pies from Top 8, with the top 8 roller coasters opening in 2018 in North America. Let's dive right in and strap in for number 8, Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. Now, this is a $26 million coaster, so it's not cheap. Silver Dollar City knows how to spend on a high-themed coaster. And this one features 3 inversions, including a 95-foot vertical loop, a 90-degree drop, and 50 miles per hour. What makes all these factors exciting is that this is a spinning coaster, similar to Cobra's Curse that opened at Busch Gardens Tampa a few years ago, but this one's more extreme. All the features are high water marks for spinning coasters. Number 7, Electric Eel at SeaWorld San Diego. This is San Diego's 3rd coaster and SeaWorld San Diego's 1st looping coaster. And it's a short ride, just 863 feet, and it travels at speeds up to 60 miles per hour, so you know it's going to be over pretty quickly, and it's similar to Tempesto at Busch Gardens Williamsburg and Superman Ultimate Flight at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. But it still makes the cut because San Diego, SeaWorld in San Diego can use all the help it can get, and this should really help bring out some coaster enthusiasts to the park. Number 6, Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm in Southern California. Now, this coaster is going in where the Boomerang was for decades. This is the first dive coaster on the West Coast, and has a 96-degree drop. That's the steepest in California. Number 5, Twisted Timbers at Kings Dominion in Virginia. This is a coaster that one of the many that are opening this year that use the hybrid steel on wood track. That make them do some cool features that you normally can't do on some steel coasters, and wood coasters rather. It has a 190-foot tall barrel roll that you kick into drop, and it has 2 other inversions. There's 20 airtime hills. The coaster hits 54 miles an hour, and it's 3,361 feet of track, so it's pretty long for one of these hybrids. Number 4, RailBlazer, California's Great America. This is one of the 2 Unirail coasters on the list, and by that we mean it has a single rail. A single wide beam of steel serves as the rail. Now, what's neat about this is that riders can only go single rider, single file, 8 at a time. So it may be a slow-loading ride, but the riders here will get they go up 166 feet before plunging down a 90-degree angle. And there's 1,800 feet of track, and the speed peaks out at 52 miles per hour. But of course, the neat thing about this is the single rail. It's one of the 2 only single rail coasters opening in the country this year. Number 3, Twisted Cyclone at Six Flags over Georgia. Now, Six Flags got raised when they did the wooden Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain, the one that was made famous in National Lampoon's Vacation, and they gave it the Twisted makeover, and it's now Twisted Colossus. Same thing they're doing right now at Six Flags over Georgia with Cyclone. Now, the Cyclone was originally a wood coaster modeled after the Cyclone at Coney Island, the famous wood coaster. The new hybrid takes the same steel hybrid design that a Rocky Mountain construction did with their iBox track technology. And the first drop will be 100 feet, and from then it steepens the drop to 75 degrees. You can do this with this hybrid track. There's 10 airtime hills and 3 inversions that'll feature along the way. Number 2, Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster at Six Flags. Now, this coaster is very, very similar to RailBlazer opening up in California, but it makes the cut at number 2 because it has DC Comics Wonder Woman as a theme. The Golden Lasso, that single beam is the Wonder Woman's Golden Lasso. So yeah, it has 3 similar inversions. It has 52 miles an hour. This one has a slightly larger first drop, but the specs are pretty much simple. The only cool thing is you're in Six Flags, you're in San Antonio, Texas, and you are going on a Wonder Woman themed roller coaster. Number 1, Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Now, Mean Streak has always had a love-hate relationship with coaster fans, and Cedar Point, the Coaster Coast, is finally doing something about it. They're putting in that same steel hybrid track that we're seeing in so many coasters, but this is the first time you're getting to a hyper hybrid coaster, topping 200 feet, with the first 205-foot tall coaster. With a 90-degree initial drop, there's going to be 30 seconds of airtime on this bad boy, with 4 inversions and a lot of movements. So buckle up. Cedar Point, already home to some of the best coasters on the planet, is going to get even cooler this summer when Steel Vengeance opens. And that's it. That's the top 8 coasters opening in North America in 2008. This is Moon Pies from Top 8. See you later. Enjoy the ride.